I like chicken with a little bit of rice. I like steak with a little bit of spice. Scrambled eggs and toast in the morning, but I don't know what I want tonight, so let's Google it, let's Google it. Why would you Google it if you can Google it? Let's Google it, let's Google it. Why would you Google it if you can Google it?
You don't have to wait for a cold day to make this amazing tomato and basil soup. Yes, soup is very important to have it all year around and not just in the cold day. So welcome to Let's Cook It, everyone, and today I'm going to show you how easy to make tomato and basil soup. And I'm gonna start with the leek here. And yes, you're probably saying why I'm not using a regular onion. You'll be amazed with the flavor the leek can give to the tomato soup. Now for chopping, we're not gonna have it perfect, just a rough chop because everything's going to be blended at the end. And fresh garlic as well, smash and chop. In the meantime, make sure your stove on a medium heat. A good amount of regular olive oil. Begin with the leek. And we're gonna saute the leek, and as soon as it's almost ready, we'll add the garlic. On a medium heat, I will say about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna add the garlic. And saute for another minute or so. Just for a minute, minute and a half, it's more than enough for the garlic, because we don't want to brown them, otherwise your soup will be bitter. Now I'm gonna add the whole tomatoes, and for the tomatoes you can use anything you want. I'm using Saint Marzano whole tomato, and Saint Marzano always very good for tomato sauce or tomato soup. With a sharp knife, try to chop the whole tomato, so try not to use the masher because you're gonna end it up having tomato shower. So it doesn't have to be small dice, just to break them apart. Here we go. And of course salt and pepper to your taste. And I'm going to give the fresh garlic a little boost with the granulated garlic. Vegetable broth. And let it simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. After 20 minutes simmering, this is the result. Looks good so far. Now you're probably asking why I call it tomato basil and I don't have any basil here. Yes, because the basil I always leave it till the last minute. So 1 minute before we blend, I'm gonna add the basil. So fresh basil leaf, and we'll go she loved me, she loved me not. She loved me, she loved me not. And I guess everybody loves me. Yeah, right. And we're not done here. I'm gonna add some sour cream. And now let it simmer for another minute. And we're ready to blend. After simmering with the basil and the cream cheese for 1 minute or so, 1.5 minutes. Now with the hand blender, if you have one, it's much easier to work with. And don't do like me, you have to turn off the stove before. Now, if it's too thick or too thin, it's easy to control. If it's too thin, let it simmer for extra 5 minutes. If it's too thick, add a little bit more vegetable broth. And always very important to give it a little try before you finish. Wow, it's really good and ready to be served. Oh boy, look good, smell good. I can't wait to have it. Now it's your choice. You can eat it with your favorite grilled cheese sandwich, or my way, which is your favorite cheese on top. Mix it a little bit, let the cheese melt a little bit. Oh boy, it tastes so good. Now, as always, all yours to enjoy.